Hey there, I'm Jen, and today we're going to take a closer look at the Roland Sands Argonne women's jacket. All right, so the Argonne jacket is part of a new lineup in the Roland Sands brand. It's called the 74 line. Now, the 74 line is a bit more affordable. It has some minor changes to armor and details, and it's going to make the Roland Sands brand a bit more accessible to a lot of different riders out there. Now, for the Argonne in particular, I feel like this is a design that's really simplistic and sophisticated in the aesthetic that they're going for here. It doesn't scream biker jacket like some of their other jackets do. No extra buttons and zippers everywhere. Again, a super clean design that's going to work on and off the bike in a lot of different occasions. This jacket also has a bit of seasonality worked into it. It has perforated leather for airflow and also some zipper vents that are going to help rush air through this jacket. But if it's getting a bit cooler, you can always close those vents and use the drop-in thermal liner that comes with this jacket. This jacket also meets CE abrasion resistance ratings and has CE level 1 armor included, all for around $320. All right, so Kelly joins us today, and she is 5'8", 140 pounds with a 36-inch bust, and she normally would wear a size medium jacket, and that's what we have her in right now. Now, when we look at the sizing chart, it would put her between either a medium or a large, so our recommendation is go ahead and go one size down if you're in between sizes, or if you're spot on with the sizing chart, order true to size. Now, don't forget that this product will ship to you for free, and as always, our price match policy is in place to guarantee you the lowest price available. All right, so without further ado, let's talk about some of the features of the Argonne jacket. Starting up top, you have a low-profile mandarin collar and a YKK zipper entry up top. And you have your two typical zip-down pockets on either side. Also, right next to those pockets are those big zipper vents I was talking about. So if you go ahead and open these up, you're gonna get some rushing air into that jacket on those hotter days of riding. When it comes to main construction materials of the Argonne jacket, this is a 0.9 millimeter full-grain cowhide leather, and it meets that CE abrasion resistance rating. Now, coming up into the shoulder, this jacket in particular uses a CE level 1 SASTEC armor, and it's going to look like this. So this is a little bit different than what we typically see in the Roland Sands other jackets. It has some pre-curvature to it already, but you can see it's still very breathable and very thin. So moving down into the sleeve, a reminder again, it has that same armor incorporated into the elbow. And on the inner sleeve, this is where that perforated leather panel is to help push some more air into this jacket. Also, a little Easter egg of mine that I always love seeing in jackets is this easy access zipper. I'm a fan of sticking my credit cards in there and getting in and out of the gas station as fast as possible. Kelly, if you could turn to the side for us. All right, so in the side view, I want you to take a look at the curvature of the sleeve here and see it's a pretty neutral position. This is a jacket that's gonna work in a lot of different motorcycles and riding positions out there. Moving into the torso, we do have a full-length accordion stretch panel here in the torso, and this is really gonna help this jacket move and adapt to a lot of different body types out there. Kelly, if you could turn to the back for us. All right, so on the back side, I do want to point out there's no back protector included, but you could go ahead and opt to add that one in if you want one. I feel like this is a kind of jacket in the Roland Sands lineup that could use a little reflectivity somewhere. It's not what they normally do, but I think for this particular design, they could get away with it. So a nicer little reflective pop for visibility's sake wouldn't be a bad thing, something to think about down the road. But moving on down the back portion of the jacket, I want to point out there's these two zipper vents here on either side. So we have air rushing into the front of the jacket. You can unzip these and get the air pushing out of the jacket on the back side. And then at the bottom of the hem here, just a little drop tail to get some more coverage on that lower back. All right, Kelly, if you could turn forward and unzip for us. Now on the inside of this jacket, again, I want to point out it has that drop-in thermal liner that you can see here. And then you do have a Napoleon easy access pocket on this side and a conceal carry pocket on that side as well, if that's your thing. I want to point out this jacket doesn't have any connection zippers or buttons, so you cannot attach it to a pair of pants. All right, Kelly, if you could zip up for us. And that's going to do it. That is the long and short of the Roland Sands Argonne women's jacket. Again, this is part of their new 74 lineup. The Argonne itself, I feel, is such a clean, classic, minimal design that's going to work for a lot of you riders out there. Has a good bit of seasonality built into it and a lot of stretch in that waist. Now, if you have more questions, hit the info button on your desktop or mobile device. It'll redirect you to the product page where you can see more product features, colorways, and read some reviews from riders like yourself. If you have even more questions, give our customer service a call. They'll be happy to walk you through what your options are for riding jackets. All right, thanks for hanging out with Kelly and I as we take a closer look at the Roland Sands Argonne women's riding jacket. I'm Jen, keep it on too.